Folks, this is another tough one to digest. The Warriors dropped another easy, winnable game. And unfortunately, to that one, it's a lot on Stephen Curry. And that's what we're going to talk about tonight. The Warriors could have won easily. Like, Indiana is not a great defense team. The Warriors started playing well, which is actually rare. I have said here, the Warriors looks like the enemy of the first quarter, but they were playing well. They were creating well. Draymond Green came back and he was creating really well, but we couldn't hold. Again, weird rotations we could blame, and a lot of people are talking about Steve Kerr combinations that it sounds like a test, but I think we are past that in this time of the season. Then Schroeder and Stephen Curry haven't really found themselves together and things are not working. But more important, and that's what I'm going to show you, what Steve Kerr and Stephen Curry said about his performance, which was really bad. He did only 4 field goals. He had that great game against Minnesota, but he's coming from a game before that where he didn't score. So I asked myself, and I don't want to believe it, but are we witnessing the end of Stephen Curry as a superstar? Because he's really in a slump right now. It's really dropping. And because I said here yesterday, if you haven't seen, take a look on this video here. The two ways that the Warriors win this season, Stephen Curry and defense. And we saw a little bit of defense last night, but he couldn't hold it. We had a lot of space for three-point shooting for Indiana, and we didn't see Stephen Curry. Only 10 points and a poor performance with poor shooting. So that's that one for me, it's on him. And we gotta say here, right? Remember, this channel, it's about the Warriors. We're bigger than any player. Look what Steve Kerr said.
I think Steph went 2 of 13. I mean, did you are you seeing like fatigue at all in maybe his shooting maybe?
Well, not last game, so a tough night for him, but it happens. I thought we got good looks for much of the game. I thought our guys played really good basketball for good stretches. Slow start with the turnovers, and then we got that settled quickly, and our guys competed and had chances. We just couldn't put the ball in the basket, and sometimes that's what it comes down to.
You obviously had the big finish the other night in the win. But overall in December, yeah, your shooting numbers are down. Just how do you feel right now? How does your game kind of feel?
Like it can be a lot better, and it will be.
I think Steph said the real thing. Simple, short, but that's it. We need to play better. He needs to play better. He's not playing to a superstar level right now, only averaging less than 22 points per game. We need him to be close to the 30s to compete with this team, right? And that's not happening. So he needs to play better. I understand what Steve Kerr is saying. He's not going to come in the media press conference interview and blast on the whole team, right? It doesn't work. You lose the group. But I hope that in the background, he's actually calling out the guys and putting things together, because just come and say that we are playing strong, we are playing well, we competed is not winning games and we need to win. I rather he says we didn't compete enough but we win the game, that's saying that if things doesn't work. So I understand. I wanted to show this piece of Steve Kerr interview to emphasize like I know a lot of people are questioning. You go on Twitter right now, it's blasting people saying that Stephen Curry is done. I still don't believe that. I don't want to believe that. And I think the game before this one shows this 31 points. But he definitely needs to find his rhythm again, his shooting performance again. He needs to figure out things together with Dennis Schroeder, because, again, both of them are not working. Look at the box score. Dennis Schroeder, the worst plus minus for the team, minus 22. Things are not working. Stephen only 10 points. I know it's only 3 games down the stretch that since Schroeder joined, but still, we need to figure out that. We need then to, Steve Kerr had time to train. We are going games and games, and now we're facing the Lakers on Christmas days, which I'm not going to bring some really good news here about Stephen Curry, but and they need to figure out things, because look what is happening. The Warriors are sliding. We were worse. We got that win against Minnesota, came up a few positions, but they're still in the play-in, and we don't want to be in that situation. We haven't been great in the play-in so far. That's annoying to say, but it's true. We want to be in the playoff directly, and to get to that, we need to get better. I have suggested trades here in the channel. I hope you have seen. If not, look what I said about Vucevic and even the option of Miles Turner that I think is more unrealistic. But I check the other videos and you'll see the Warriors needs to figure it out. Like we're there, we're gonna play against the Lakers. There's a chance of taking that spot, going up, or we're gonna have an even more difficult space there. Look at the schedule. So we play the Lakers Christmas night, premium spot 8 p.m. Eastern time, 5 p.m. Pacific time. Then we face the LA Clippers, which could have Kawhi Leonard back. The Warriors are not being very fortunate with the whole schedule. Phoenix Suns, Kevin Durant, we know it's a tough game. And then Cleveland, the team that blow out us in Cleveland. Now we're going to play at the Chance Center. I hope they figured out things because this could easily turn really bad in 4 losses or even 3 and 1 win. So we need Stephen Curry to bounce back strong. And it's going to be tough. The Warriors have won the last 3 games against the Lakers. But look at the performance of Stephen Curry in his career in Christmas night. It's not great. 15 points, 31% field goal, 23% only 3-point shooting. And that's like every time that the Warriors so far have had a poor 3-point shooting, and Stephen Curry is obviously the one that leads that, we have lost the game. So it's going to be a tough night, but I hope we bounce back. Christmas joy brings back that thing, and the team can figure it out, catch the win, and prepare for the tough end of December that is coming. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think about the games last night? Do you think it's Steph fault? Do you think it's to blame on Kerr or other players, the bench? What do you think is the problem? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Have a great Christmas night. Merry Christmas. I hope you enjoy, and I see you tomorrow.